Alright y'all, big energy, big energy. I don't anticipate this video on being long because today we setting the tone and we talking about the way our brains are wired. Oh, I know how you like that. You like that a little bit, huh? The way our brains are wired. Big energy. Bring it in today. Bring it in. Bring it in. Listen, you know how sometimes we may look outside of us, look at people on social media and really be wondering how did they accomplish so much success? How did this person accomplish so much creativity? How did this person tap into this creativity? How did this person become their highest version of themselves, right? How did this person align with the wealth and the riches and the relationships and the happiness and the joy, right? It's because when we see other people, we see the highest expression of who they are. They are embodying the highest expression of who they are. They're not trying to fake and be like anyone else. And if you are faking to be like someone else, you're not really fulfilled on the inside. But we can't really see that. It's all about how you feel in your own experience. But for the people who we know are authentic, because you can see authenticity. You can see when somebody's being genuine and confident in who they are, right? So all of us are seeking the highest, truest expression of ourselves. All of us are seeking the highest, truest expression of ourselves, right? So this is what it is, right? I know y'all like this hat. I love this color, by the way. I forgot what. Oh, I think I got it from PacSun. I actually need to get another one in a different color because I had this for a minute. So the way our brains are wired is our personality. Man, I have notes. I need to find it, but I'm gonna just go off of what I know at the top of my head. The way our brains are wired is our personality, right? So when you see someone else doing something, they're operating from their truest sense of personality. They're not trying to fall or be like someone else. But I know how sometimes it can be scary to step into your authenticity only because people may have their own opinions on it, or people may try to judge you, or you may have your own reservations of insecurities. I think all of us have insecurities that we may not always reconcile unless somebody affirms it to us. Like we may have an insecurity that we don't know how to connect to people or socialize. But when you're actually in conversation, you probably do fairly well when you connect to people. You just have pressure on yourself, or you made up this thought about yourself that you're carrying with you as if it's actually true. That's another story, because I think we always, or some of us tend to create thoughts about ourselves that don't serve us, and then we tend to hold that thought with us for years and years. Oh, I was never good at this, so I'm not going to do that. Oh, I was never good at creativity. I was never good at consistency or being disciplined. I was never good at it, so I can never become it. Like what? How can you not become something you don't practice? It's always a fresh start every single day if you can only get out of your mind. So hold on. Be patient with me, y'all. Be patient with me. So yeah, we are wired to do things within our personality. So I also want to touch on this. The way you are wired is your personality, and you should do it the way you want to do it. That's the biggest thing. You can't really emulate anyone else or try to do it the exact same way that they do it, because it's not going to really serve you long term. You're gonna run out of ideas of how to emulate someone else. So it's best to really just come from a place of authenticity. Just be you. And it sounds so simple, but it can be hard to actually do in this world. So just be you. People will adjust accordingly, best and believe. You are wired. Now your gifts are your abilities. Your gifts are your abilities. Certain people have different gifts, right? So somebody may have a gift of being proficient with technology, or communicating, or negotiating, or managing a business. Understand your own gift. Some people may be good at bringing others together. Some people might be good at teamwork, right? Understand your gifts and understand your personality, right? Because your gifts is your ability. Your confidence is defined as things that you have the ability to do. You may be confident in yourself because you know your strengths and you know your weaknesses. You know your abilities and you know things that you shouldn't never tap into, right? I know I'm not that great at cooking. I'm not that confident in cooking. It is what it is. Like, I know how my food be tasting sometimes, and it's cool. Other people may be gifted in cooking, right? And they walk in confidence with that. They're confident in the kitchen. They might be confident as a parent. They walk in that every single day. Some people are insecure as a parent, right? You understand what I'm saying? Like, we have different gifts, and our gifts is our ability to do something. So your gift, like, I feel like I have been getting better at communicating and conveying information. So that is my gift, and that is my ability, right? So my personality is like this person who's very humorous, who's very lighthearted, who's very just goofy. And my gift is to communicate information that I know, my wisdom. So the combination of both is really where it comes from. And then your passion is what you're interested in. I'm interested in social media. I'm interested in influencing. I'm interested in culture type stuff. So your passion, the way your brain is wired, and your gifts can all create this authentic version of yourself. Y'all making me hot. Y'all making me hot because am I really just saying this to y'all? Like, we setting the tone, and we talk about the way your brain is wired and how you can utilize your personality to get ahead in life. Your personality, try practicing it around your friends, around your family, around work. Be your truest self no matter what, because that's only the first step. The way your brain is wired is how your personality is created and shaped. I know your experiences shape your personality, but please understand that your personality definitely does create the version that you are. Let that simmer in for a minute. You are wired to thrive. You are wired to excel. You are wired to become better and better and better. You are wired to do that. And if you don't tap into it, you're going to self-sabotage that exposure and experience for yourself. We setting the tone. We setting the tone. We setting the tone. I honestly done said enough, right? You're wired in your personality. Your gifts are your abilities. What you're interested in is your passion. You know what you're interested in. Don't play with me. It can be basketball. It can be a sport. It can be hairstylist. It can be cars. Whatever you're interested in, that's a whole nother video. Your passion is just a whole nother video, because your passion is what you pour into. We setting the tone. Elevated thinking.